back everyone to another episode of 10 Minute Craft. Today, or not even today, this week has been a little hard to do recordings as I had my finals, and so I missed Wednesday's recording, and I also, with it being Friday currently, I'm recording this while, and I'm going to upload it today. I thought about getting out of the cave today because we've been in the cave for so long, but I just discovered this little area, so we're gonna check this out. It looks like I've already discovered it, so what we're probably gonna do is, if we don't find anything in here, we're gonna cut and we're gonna get back up to the surface. I don't know, this week's been pretty busy all week. Definitely hard to record anything when you're constantly busy. But for today's episode, well, for Wednesday's episode, it was scheduled for a tranquil episode. I think we might change it around a bit, and I don't know. I think I might switch this over to a bit more cut style than the raw Minecraft style that I've been doing. We'll see though. For this episode, we're only going to do one cut. The SMPs that I talked about last episode, they're kind of coming together. I'm going to start playing that first one, which I'm going to release the server tour of it probably next week, since all my finals are done. And then I'll release the first episode that week as well. And so that'll probably be our Monday and Wednesday episode. As for the other one, they're waiting on 1.16 to come out, and it could be next week, it could be next month, it could be at the end of it was supposed to be in the first half of 2020, which it's getting to the half point, but we still have June before we get to the 6 months, and they could release it at the end of June. And so definitely is going to be a little bit of waiting game. The only problem between the two is they're a lot more active, and there's a lot of small YouTubers on it, so definitely be a good experience for us. And once they do open up, we're gonna definitely switch over to them. They're wanting to do a Hermitcraft style server, and so that's going to be interesting to play on. And we're definitely going to do a lot of collaborations. There's definitely going to be shenanigans and everything like that going on. And then the other one, it has plugins, which will make the series interesting, but it also is very inactive with players, and most of them aren't. Oh, hello, buddy. Let's not die. Most of them aren't full-time Minecraft recorders. They actually record Apex or Fortnite or whatever else they play. So that's one of my reasons for not going with them. It's definitely a lonely server. Every time I've logged on, I haven't really seen anyone. There's definitely an issue if you're wanting to do a survival multiplayer, as if there's no multiplayer involved. Let's get torches. Oh, hey, buddy. Maybe we should get out of this cave. We just lost our sword. Yeah, I think the best bet is to find our way out of this cave. And so, with that being said, I'm going to explore this cave as safely as I can, and then I'm also going to put this in time-lapse mode or speed transitions. I'm probably gonna run this at 2 or 3 times and just kind of play it that way until we get out of this area and back up to our base. I don't know if the diamond does more damage or not. Let's see. 5, 4. Yeah, it does. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking now, and we'll see you at the end of the transition. Later. We are back. Yeah, I decided to leave that as I noticed that I ran out of food and also, I was going to die in there. And so the decision was made that I needed to get out of there as fast as possible. Um, okay. Let's see. I guess for the rest of the episode, I thought I had more time to explore in there. Yeah, for the rest, I'm gonna eat some food, of course. I'm not really keen to dying quite yet. And for the rest of the episode, I guess we'll gather some resources. We're gonna build up a farm for food. Probably best. Let's see. I have some fences on me. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off a lot of this. And I'm curious, how many people did I just make cringe by doing that? Just dropping everything inside randomly. We're definitely gonna get a sorter in this, but not yet. It'll probably be some time lapse of this episode. Maybe this episode will be things we need to do. So I'm going to do a time lapse of chopping down wood right now, and we'll be back. And last bit of wood, as you can see there, for some reason villagers came by and decided that they weren't gonna leave me alone and just shoot at me. Definitely almost died to them. Also really happy that I planted all these trees a couple episodes ago so that I can have some easy trees to chop down. But that is a pillager group down, so we'll take our prize. Oops. I don't know why they attacked me. I didn't even have a sword, but I didn't want to kill them, but I had to. Let's see. Definitely need to sleep here. I need to make a sword drastically. Need to get some food. There's a lot of things that needs to happen. And let's see, we need to make ourselves that sword. Just need one. Now the reason we got all this wood is so that we can make some fences so that we can start making a farm for animals. I also need a farm for actual plants, or not plants, food like wheat, but we're gonna first do just an animal farm to make it easy. Some more sticks out of that. Sure, we'll do a birch fence. Probably is gonna look terrible, but we'll do it. And we can put the farm up just over here. Go ahead and fast forward through all this for you guys. Let's see, we need some wheat. We have seeds. Looks like we're gonna have to make a hoe before we can make the actual farm, because we don't have any way to grab the cows. Or actually make a couple buckets. It's always good to have a few. Man, I am just hanging on for life. I thought about killing one of these cows, but then I also need them for breeding, so I don't want to kill them. It's a sad life. Nice little pond we got back here. We can actually... Yeah, we can start it here, actually. I don't know why I didn't put one here before. We won't connect to that pond. We're not part of them. Go ahead and hoe all this up. Go get some seeds down. I know, not the most efficient farm, but it definitely works. And then I forgot that we have bone meal down there. I also have the curse on me, which I just realized. So I definitely want to eat, so I can have full health in case any of them come by and try to attack me. Did I have that many bones? I think I made 7. Bones give you... I guess bones give you 6, maybe? Huh. Why am I doing this? There we go. Fill in all of this. Man, my inventory skills are lacking today. I can't figure out where I'm putting stuff. There we go. Get some more seeds for us. Alright, now that we have seeds, we can go ahead and get some cows. Come here, buddy. You guys ever get that weird feeling that you see a name? Oh, there was my alarm for 20 minutes. My bad. Do you guys ever get that weird feeling there's a name tag that's like below you and you're so confused because you're on a single player world and there shouldn't be a name tag below you? I get it all the time, and it like takes me back to the old days of Herobrine and like all the lore that went behind it. It's definitely multiple times that I'm playing on a single player world and for some reason I'll see like a gray box underneath me. Well, I'll think I see a gray box. It's not actually there, probably. But, and be like, wait a minute. That shouldn't be there. I hope it's not just me who sees it. watch all this time, there was actually a Herobrine coded into the game, and the way they had it set up was anytime the player actually looks at it, it immediately disappears, but anytime it's in your peripherals, it'll show up. That'd be a real way to do it. Some nice PR from it. Get this last cow. This will give us a good amount to start breeding. Still lingering on 2 hearts. I'm glad that there's no creepers around or anything like that. There we go. I like giving the animals pretty big pins, but I also saying that I usually have massive amounts after a little while before I start killing them, and it's definitely not humane afterwards. Currently, it's really nice. It looks like I'm generous, but when there's 50 cows in there, it's a different story. So now we have food, which is good. We have farm started up and another farm started up, which I think is a good place to end this episode. This episode might be a little bit weird with all the cuts and transitions, but some things that needed to happen today, and just needed to definitely stay alive. Don't want the first death to occur from starvation, but yeah, I think today was a pretty good episode. Definitely I'm gonna record another one later today maybe and post it tomorrow, or record it tomorrow morning, but I'll see you guys next time. Later.